back to my channel. So I am recording in the same clothes. If you watched my previous video regarding Little Crystal's company, you'll see I'm wearing the same attire. And it's because I felt like just coming back on here and following up that negative rant video with a little bit of positivity. I wanted to share some news with my followers and just talk about this new adventure that I'm embarking on. And the adventure that I am speaking of is I am now a pescatarian. And if you don't know what a pescatarian is, basically I do not eat pork, I do not eat beef, and I do not eat chicken. I only eat fish, seafood. Yeah, if it's in the sea, I eat it. Mainly my diet has been like shrimp, salmon, a couple of crab, and like some plants. I eat mainly plants. Like if I go out to a restaurant, I'm eating veggie options. At home I have some soy protein items like chicken strips which have no chicken in them, or beef burgers. Like a company called Boca makes a really good veggie burger, so I have been purchasing those. But yes, I think it's been about 2 weeks that I have been a pescatarian. It was definitely interesting because I started this journey before Thanksgiving, and then when the holiday came around, I was a little concerned at how I would be enjoying my meal. Like, would I give in and eat ham or like turkey, or would I find a really good substitute? But it all worked out. I had crab cakes, and I had, I think, like some shrimp with my mac and cheese. Of course, I'd have my mac and cheese. But yeah, all this came about. I had been trying to be a vegetarian previously, and I had some unfortunate events happen in my life where it took my attention off, and I was, not really focused on trying to change my eating habits in that way. But I started working at Lush recently. In October, I was hired at Lush as a seasonal sales associate. Yay! So, if you know about Lush, Lush is a fresh organic company with a wonderful, wonderful purpose in life, and that's to just bring the best out of the world in their products. That means no harsh ingredients, fresh organic items, safe synthetics, no animal testing, ethically sourcing the ingredients that they put into their products, making package-free items, trying to reduce packaging and waste. So that's a big influence on my life now, especially because I work there, and if I'm not at home, I'm at work, and they're a big influence on me, especially because I'm selling the products and I'm learning more about them. So the animal testing really got to me, especially because I'm a part of a women's meeting, and we had a art activity where we did like little rock notes, and you may see them like around your town, but one of them I did about Lush. And working there, I have a few coworkers who are vegetarian, and it just brought to a bit more attention to my feelings about animals and animal testing, eating animals, the harsh conditions that animals go through in the States. As far as, like, y'all know, I don't have to dig into it because I don't want to break nobody and having anybody on here like, oh, don't put your beliefs on me. But we all know that there's the Food Incs and all the other documentaries that let us know behind the scenes of how we get our food, the way that the butcher shops are kept in the farm. So it started to, I guess it started to bring those thoughts back to me. Like, you see a couple of animal cruelty things here and there on the internet. So it was just a compilation of the things I see around me daily, and I just came to the conclusion that, yeah, this is the right time for me to embark on this journey and change my life in this way until, I get to change it in another way. But what I mean about that is, like, I just decided, and it was just that feeling in me that I was ready to become a vegetarian. I was tired of watching or, being okay with animals suffering so that I could enjoy a meal. I was tired of, looking at my cats and thinking, in other countries you're a delicacy. In other countries, you're abused. In America, you're abused. Apparently, there's videos circulating of people just treating cats and dogs in the worst ways, and it's not nothing new, of course, but it's just things that were brought to light in, you know, me browsing the internet, or me just sitting there having a conversation or reading something. And after a while, you know, your time comes where you're just like, you know, yeah, I'm tired of, you know, being okay with it. I'm tired of spending my money on shit like this. I'm tired of giving corporations who don't give a damn about animals or don't care to stop the suffering of innocent animals just to test an animal. Like, I'm tired of being a part of that. So it was just my time to release myself from the prison, which is being a carnivore. And I still eat, you know, seafood. I do feel a little bit bad about that, but I'm weaning myself off of seafood so that I can have a plant-based or soy-based diet. I know that, I believe soy is a plant, but yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm still in the mentality where I would eat meat. I don't know, I feel like that's bad to say, because I wouldn't. Like, I'm not gonna go get a burger right now, and every time that I go out places, I don't eat meat. Like, I went to McDonald's for the first time in this whole period since I've become a vegetarian, and I got a fish sandwich. So I still felt a little bad, because I'm like, I know that the fish is fried in the same oil as the chicken strips, and you know, those things, but that was the option that I had for lunch at work, so I chose it. So I'm sorry, but I definitely will be working a lot harder to make sure that every aspect of my diet ends up vegetarian and then eventually vegan. I still consume some cheese. I don't really consume a lot of eggs. I believe I've stopped that. Not too much milk, but I know that some of the cheeses that I do consume are not vegetarian, so I just need to make sure that I am putting forth my effort and trying to educate myself on making better choices when it comes to purchasing certain items. I have decided to purchase the soy products, like the meatless chicken and like the meatless ribs and like little ground beef crumbles and stuff like that, just so that I can enjoy meals that I'm used to having, like spaghetti, burgers. I want to have, you know, chicken and rice and beans, and it's a nice difference because I feel like I'm getting that chicken, but it's like a substitute, because it doesn't look like a chicken leg, or it doesn't look like chicken, you know, shreds of chicken meat. So, and the same thing with the beef. Like, you can tell that it is packed soy protein. It's not meat byproduct or anything like that. So I feel like I do like that I have that as an option, to where if I wanted to have a meal with my family and they're eating spaghetti, I can have spaghetti with, you know, my meatless beef crumbles in it, and not feel like I'm feeling bad. But I do feel like there are some points when I eat my meals with the soy protein that I don't want it to emulate meat so much, just so I don't feel like I'm still in that lane of like, I'm a meat eater, I like meat, you know, meat. And that may sound weird. Kind of trying to find it a little hard to really explain myself in the way that I want it to be, but that's just, you know, how I'm getting it out. That's just how it's gonna come out. I really enjoy still having the items that you know, the food items that I have that are including meat, like a burger, but I would like to be able to have it as a veggie burger. And you know, Chili's has veggie burgers, they have black bean burgers, so that's not too out of the ordinary. But when it comes to having like a rib sandwich, or you know, like I said, the chicken and rice and beans, I would like to still be able to indulge in those things, even though I'll have a plate of rice and beans with some tostones and some avocado, and then I'm good. And that's like things I'm trying to transition into. Like, if I go out somewhere, I'm not gonna look for a fish item most of the time. I'm gonna look and just get veggie, whether it be some rice and some veggies, or you know, just some whatever. You know, Chipotle's got a veggie bowl. There's other places that have veggie options, whether it be a burrito or of some sort. But I just want to make sure that I'm doing it because I want to do it, and I really love how I feel so much better. I don't feel bad, you know, looking at my cats like, oh, you know, it's okay, it's okay to eat cows, it's okay to eat chickens, it's not okay to eat cats. It's like, I generally get to love animals and I'm not being hypocritical about it, you know? That's just really how I feel about it. And I also want to be able to live a long life. I want to be a vegan. I've seen several videos of what people, women, men, but women in general, who have taken on the vegan lifestyle, and their feelings about it are just so positive. They feel so much more healthier. They feel a lot, you know, brighter and happier. It's just, I know brighter is a weird way to describe a feeling, but it's a general positive change being a vegan, and I look forward to working myself to veganism. It may be something that I can, you know, accomplish next year, but I'm just glad that I have gone as far as I have now. My past attempts, I try to be vegetarian, and the next day I go to McDonald's and I have a sausage McMuffin for breakfast. So I feel very good at the progress that I've made so far. I still find myself taking a moment and like having a mini heart attack, asking myself like, did I eat meat? Have I eaten meat? And it's weird because I think I'm asking because it's like my memory's kind of making me feel like I haven't, but I do have the meat substitutes, and I feel like that may be where I'm like making the mistake in thinking that I slipped up in some way. But fortunately for me, I haven't, and I am still on the quest for more items that I can add to my kitchen and make sure that I use as my alternative, so I do not live a carnivore lifestyle anymore. I love to, you know, enjoy new foods, so it's going to be very exciting to see how many culinary options the world has now for vegetarians and vegans. I really look forward to doing some taste tests on future videos of some vegetarian options. I wish I would have done them for like my chicken and things like that, but those are days I was just hungry, you know. The beast inside can't, you know, be contained for a video, so it was best that I just ate the food. And maybe I'll do the Boca one. I'll probably do like a how to cook video, even though, you know, most of the world knows how to cook it, but I'll show you how I cook it, and that'll be fun. Also, I have my beef crumbles that I could do in like a making spaghetti video with those and see how they taste and share that with you guys. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know how happy I am. I'm a pescatarian. I would love to be under, and I don't want to say like category and like put myself in a category, but I would like to change to vegetarianism and clean out my diet from all types of meat, including seafood eventually. So I look forward to sharing that progress with you guys. Hopefully that can be done maybe sometime around, I don't want to say around my birthday, because I plan on having me like a nice salmon fillet, and I hope that doesn't sound bad, but I want to enjoy my birthday and I love some salmon. So I look forward to experiencing more fun options for vegetarians with you guys. I'm gonna share my journey with you, and hopefully I can inspire some of my followers to follow the vegetarian way of life eventually, if it's something that you've been thinking about doing, or something that, you know, makes you wonder, why do people do it? Here's the point of view from me. So thanks. I'm gonna fix my light. I feel like it's getting a little darker in a second. But yeah, so yeah, I'm really happy I just got to share that with you guys. It feels really good to, you know, make a change for the better. And I'm not doing this for like any type of like clout or recognition, or to feel like better than people who eat meat. I just really felt that this is something that I wanted to do. I would feel better about myself not eating meat anymore, and, you know, taking care of my body in a way. And I just got to cut out soda and candy and all of that. But yep, so that's going to be it for this video. If you haven't already, comment down below and let me know what you think about being a vegetarian, if you've wanted to, or if you're already planning on it and you're on the same journey as I am. If you haven't already, also subscribe to my channel and look out for future videos, and I'll see you guys later. I love your faces. Bye!